guys, welcome back to my channel. I am just getting ready for the day. I've done all my lovely things that I enjoy doing, like going to the gym and stuff, and I've edited some videos, and I'm now just going to sit here on the floor and do my makeup. Here's my giant makeup bag, and just tell you what's been happening this week. I'm going to need to get more comfortable, but I don't know how I can bring you guys down. Hang on. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, so there's not too much to report this week, to be honest. What's happened? Well, today I have Olivia off school. She has a tummy ache, apparently. I think that she's absolutely fine, but she wanted a day at home, so that's okay. We spoke about this before. But yeah, she's just having a day with mummy. But I've given her some special jobs to do today because what I really want to get started on is packing. Now, I know a lot of people probably think that this is maybe a bit too soon as we're not moving until like April, May time. But I want to get ahead, like, because I'm doing it by myself and like packing up. I just feel that if I get started now, it's then done, because ultimately whatever happens, like, we are going to be moving out this year. So I'm just going to sort of pack away the non-essentials and also, declutter at the same time, because there's so much stuff in this house that we just don't need at all. So I'm going to go and do all that. So Olivia has been given the special job of sorting through books today. She has so many books. Like, she has said to me that she wants a library when we move house. So I'm working on that. But yeah, she just has so many books, and also like a lot of old picture books. And Freya, bless her, just is not interested in that kind of stuff. She's a toy girl through and through. So we are going to make a start of like going through some of those books today that are up like in their annex playroom space. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then my job is to pack up the utility room. Again, like, there's just baskets and things in there that are just full of non-essentials, and things that can just probably either be stored away or donated or given to family and friends, or just thrown in the bin. Unfortunately, I need to go wash my hands. I'll be back. I know some of you will probably be like, why do you put your foundation on with your hands? To be honest with you, I find that gives me the best results, so that's what I do. But yeah, so that's our goal of the day. I've got a special helper, which is very, very nice. And hopefully we'll get through these jobs all by like 3 o'clock, when it will then be time to go and get our little firecracker, Freya. She has gone to nursery today, although when I dropped her off this morning, she announced to me that she was tired. And I'll be honest, I'm not surprised this girl's tired. She went to bed last night at 7, and she decided at 4:30 this morning that it was the perfect opportunity to wake up. She was like, I'm awake and I'm hungry. I was like, fantastic. So we were up at 4:30 making porridge and starting our day, because no matter how hard I tried, she would not go back to sleep. So yeah, it's all good fun. I am feeling myself very tired today, and I'm also currently in a calorie deficit. I'm having 1,600 calories a day as I'm trying to like lose some fat and gain muscle. So I'm trying to then eat 110 grams of protein, which is actually really difficult when you are trying to eat less calories, because it just means that you're like, you have to eat high protein foods. And so that's really hard, but I'm kind of getting there. I think yesterday I pretty much managed it. I think I was about 20 grams of protein down. So that's pretty good. And what I decided earlier this week was I would go to Marks and Spencer and shop their kind of high protein eat well range, and I'll show you some of the things that I'm eating because they're actually really, really tasty. I've put a video together about it because I was really pleasantly surprised. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with Marks and Spencer anyway, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with the food I ate yesterday, and I felt really full by the end of the day. It's just this morning where I'm now feeling a little bit kind of like peckish and empty, but I think that I just need to have lunch early today, which is not a problem. So yeah, just me frantically doing my makeup. Honestly, I am no TikTok makeup artist over here. I just chuck it on and hope for the best. This routine pretty much takes me like 10 minutes. But I am going a little bit kind of more glam today because I put on like my contour and stuff and a little bit of highlighter. But yeah, it's just, there's no method to this madness. It's just kind of, I literally do the same routine in the same order. I don't know about anyone else, but it's like, this is just how I do my makeup. But yeah, I'm not talking to myself. There's actually a mirror over there. I mean, I am talking to myself, but there is a mirror over there. So I'm gonna just carry on because I need to do my eyebrows, which I use this like Charlotte Tilbury Brow Expert, Legendary Brows it's called. This is good stuff. I'm just gonna carry on, get my makeup finished, and then I'm gonna show you what I've ordered for packing, because I've got some really good bits from Amazon to help me with my packing process. So I'm really excited, and I'm hoping it'll be like a really organized pack as well. So I'll show you all of those as well. And then I guess I've got to start packing. I don't know how yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, absolutely fine. Just one room at a time, and we're starting with the utility room, which is the smallest room. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back, and I'm now in the kitchen, and I have got so many parcels that I need to open with you guys. So these are all my parcels for packing and the little bits that I've bought from Amazon, which I'm actually quite excited to open because there's some like cool things in there. But I will also just show you the utility room and what we are working with today. So this is how it currently looks in here. There's just like a few bits on the side, and then like this is where we kind of keep all the cats and dog food. But then these are sort of the baskets I was telling you about that I need to go through. There's a lot of stuff in there that's just not necessary. And also down in this cupboard is also quite a lot of stuff that needs going through as well. And apparently I really need to clean my floors because they are disgusting. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. And then in these cupboards I keep all the like washing detergents and spare a couple of like outdoor cleaning things. So they can definitely all be packed away as well. And just kind of organise it a little bit, make a bit of space, and have a tidy up. I might even pack away these things because they serve no purpose and they can just go away for now. All the lights are all flickering. So yeah, there's quite a lot to do in here, but it will be nice to get one room done, if that makes sense. Also, just had a call from the buyers and they are going to come around and measure up in a few weeks. So I want to kind of get started with the packing, but also I need to have a big cleanup before that happens, but I'll save that for another vlog because that will be a hell of a cleanup. Because let me just show you actually what I'm working with in here today. So this is just a normal day in the house. There's just stuff absolutely everywhere. The living room's not too bad. Olivia's in there. But then like out here in the hallway, yeah, it's just a normal day. And I mean, if I actually even went out here into the office space. It's just washing and all this kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I'm basically dealing with in this house on a daily basis. And I need to tidy it up and sort it out. So yeah, first things first though, we're going to unpack these boxes and I'll show you what's inside. I'm sure one of them you could probably guess, but yeah, and then we can get started on packing. So first up, this one. I don't think this is actually related at all to packing. And I think this is more of a lighting situation. Yeah, I got this like phone clip light. I don't think it's the one I wanted though. Because I just find that sometimes the lighting is a bit poor. But yeah, this is probably definitely not the one I wanted, but I'll give it a try and see what it's like. Then in this one, I think is where the good stuff is. So, how do I get it in here? I can't reach. I can't reach. There we go. So this has got all the packing bits inside. So we've got some stickers to show kind of, to label the boxes, and so I know where everything needs to go, because we are going to be living out of boxes for a while, as we're not going to have a kitchen or anything like that. So I thought they were really handy. And then I got this tape gun, which I think is so cool. Like, this is going to really save a lot because I am terrible with tape. So this is going to be really handy, and it's got like fragile tape, and then it's got sellotape and then brown tape as well. So yeah, that's going to be super handy. And then this big one is just paper to like wrap things up. So I'm going to need some scissors. Where are the scissors? So this is just going to have, paper in it to wrap things up. You know, you could buy paper like this from Amazon, so random, but really handy at the same time. Probably could have, I was going to say, buy some newspapers, but newspapers aren't cheap anymore. So this wasn't too bad. I think it wasn't too expensive, and I think I got like 200 pieces of paper. So yeah, that's going to be really handy. Not quite sure where I'm going to keep it for the time being, but yeah, there's a lot of paper there. And then this one's probably quite easy to guess what's inside. These are actually just boxes, and again, really nice boxes, and they're also from Amazon, and you get a couple of different sizes. So yeah, I'm happy with my little Amazon haul packing. Got lots of good stuff. So I'm going to set up one of these boxes and just kind of get started. So I've decided to make my life easier on the other end. I'm going to try and clean all of like my household like accessory and styling bits so that there's no dust. I think that'll make, you know, the other side easier when it comes to taking these things out of the box and putting them back out on display. So I'm just going to give all these surfaces a wipe down, and kind of like any ornamental bits as well. I'm just going to give them a nice wipe over. because as I said, I just think it'll make my life a bit easier. And then I'm going to pop them all in this paper and then put them in the box. I'm going to try and keep all of like the utility room accessories together so that when the time comes and I want to style the kitchen and utility room, which is probably not going to be until in like 10 months time, then I can kind of know that I'm going to go for that box, and I know what's going to be in there, and I know that it's going to be full of like fragile utility things, so hopefully my brain will remember that they are the pretty bits. But yeah, I think this paper is going to come in really handy. I might try and get, I don't think I'm going to get 2 in one, definitely not actually. So I am going to wrap these because I don't want the perspex to break, and also just want to keep the dust off, and so they'll just look a little bit like this. So we're on to the second box, and my only thing is I wish I'd maybe bought bigger boxes, but then I guess they're this size because then at least the removal men can carry them. But yeah, one box down, the first box of the packing has commenced. I'm still getting used to this thing. It's good, it's helpful. You don't have like scissors and all that other stuff, but it's also a little bit fiddly. Maybe I'm just using it. Just trying to make sure these boxes don't fall apart as well. The last thing we want is all our stuff pulled out on the street. One thing I'm thinking though is that store these up in the annex, or because my dad is not far away, I could literally just take them around his house. I'm sure he'd love me for that. So I'm now packing the next load of stuff that you just saw me take down from the higher shelves. I've worked out that if I cut the paper in half, I mean, not a rocket scientist. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to work this one out, but if you cut the paper in half, I'm going to get more paper for my money. So the smaller things I can just kind of wrap up in one piece of paper but separate it into 2. So that is a good thing. Yeah, we're just getting through everything. I'm finding I definitely think cleaning stuff before packing it is going to be the way forward. Like some of these vases, which I'll just go get, or lanterns, like they've been sitting up on that top shelf for ages. I used to get them out and put them in the garden, but we didn't spend a lot of time out in the garden this year for one reason or another. So they're just covered in dust, and I'm thinking if I'm just cleaning these up now and then wrapping them, they're going to stay this way, and then I can just get them out and they'll all be lovely and clean when it comes to setting up like the garden either this summer or next summer, and it'll just look really, really nice. And it takes, I know it's like a tiny bit of extra time, but I have time. That's why I've started early, and I'm really glad that I have, because even doing this bit alone, although I am filming it, so it does take me like double the time. I think that the whole process is definitely going to take a long time. So yeah, this is a good way to do it. Actually, I don't think that tray needs a thing at the bottom. I've got like this vase, which is just a random bag. Probably kept it for a reason. honestly. Some things like, I don't know if I'll use it, but I don't want to get rid of it. So I'm gonna roll it up. I also feel like I work in a fish and chip shop. This is like similar paper to a fish and chip shop. I feel like I'm wrapping out my fish and chips. Fish and chips would be really good right now, actually. But yeah, it's kind of going really well. So I'm going to load up this next box and then take down the rest of the things from around so you can see me. So I'm going to finish wrapping up all those bits that I just took down off the top bit, put them in the box, seal that box, and then there's more to take down off there, and then it'll be going into the cupboards. So, making progress. And it just already looks so bare, like without that shelf with anything on it. I wiped down all the light fixtures as well, so they look nice and clean too. But yeah, it's looking bare. I've got about 2 hours until I have to go pick Freya up from school. Olivia is up in the annex. I've checked on her a couple of times. She's having a great time. She's just like reading the books as she's going, which is classic Olivia. So she'll be up there for a while, but she's happy, and that's the main thing. I'm gonna go see if she wants some lunch in a minute, and I also better have some lunch myself. And actually I wanted to show you, didn't I, what I was going to have for lunch today. So let me just get that. Onto my fridge. As I said, I kind of got some food from Marks and Spencer the other day, and so I'm like doing these shots and stuff morning and night, and they're really, really nice. I also got these digest shots, which I haven't yet started, but then I've been eating these meals. So I got these meals for the evening. I've had 2 already. I had chicken katsu one, which was really tasty. Then last night I had chicken courgette, which I wouldn't rate, but I'm quite excited for this one tonight. It's got 36 grams of protein in, so that'll be really nice. And then for lunch, I've got today hot smoked salmon and new potato, or this like 35 plants salad, which also looks really good too. So yeah, got those. And I also picked up like this Greek yogurt. So that's kind of how I'm maintaining eating enough protein and keeping my calories down at the moment. But looking at these 2 options, I think I'm going to have this smoked salmon one today, and I think I'll pop like a boiled egg with it as well, just to up the protein intake. The life of someone who's trying to lose fat and gain weight, or lose fat and gain muscle. Definitely want to gain weight, but lose fat and gain muscle. Lunch is not as exciting, but I'm trying to make it more exciting by using these foods from M&S. So I'm going to tuck into that and then crack on with the rest of the thing in here. I'm also trying to film this for Instagram as well, but yeah, it's all right. We're doing okay. We're getting there. Let me spin you this way. Yeah, so the top shelves are now empty, and it's just kind of going through these baskets in the cupboards, but that'll take no time at all. We'll have this all wrapped up by 3 o'clock, I'm sure. And this is the aftermath. I feel like I've done a really good job. So these are all the utility room boxes. These are things that either need to find a home or are going in the bin. And then I've started tidying up like the bits to put away, because I need to go and get Freya shortly. But yeah, the utility room is looking a lot better. Like I haven't sorted out this bit here, but that's fine for now. And I also haven't sorted out this cupboard, but I have cleared this one and taken everything off the shelves in here. I've made a Valentine's Day box because we're going to be here for Valentine's Day, and then some balloons as well for that. Pegs, you never know, like the weather might warm up before we move, so I can start drying the washing outside. And then I've just got like the dog and the cat stuff over here, and a couple of paintbrushes because I found them and they're in really good nick. So no doubt I'll use them at some point. But yeah, I feel like I've made some progress, and I mean, I have a number of boxes to show for it, so it's a start, right? But yeah, now I need to put all of this away and then go and get Freya. Good morning, guys. Another day. I've just got home from the school run and from walking Phoebe, and I'm all ready to go to the gym, but I'm not going there till 12 o'clock today, which is very nice, and I'm going with my friend Lindsay again. And I'm going to share with you my favourite thing to do on a Friday today, which is a freshener. I love to just get the house clean. I really want to mop all the floors and just have a tidy up of each room. I need to go and make Olivia's bed as well, and Freya's bed, because I've changed their sheets and stuff, so I need to go and do that. I've also got a couple of things that I'm doing later. I'm actually just waiting on some like sleeping bags to arrive for the girls, because I'm going to do a little setup in here tonight where we are going to have a sleepover around, so you're not just looking at a room and not actually seeing what I'm saying. So we're gonna have like a sort of movie night sleepover in here tonight. So I'm gonna like lay a duvet down on the floor and do like a really cute setup, because I want to make some like nice memories and also some traditions this year. And so I think Friday night is going to be like a movie snuggle night for us when I have them. So yeah, I'm excited to do that this evening and get their new kind of sleeping bags to arrive. So hopefully they should be here anytime this morning or this afternoon, so I can get cracking on with that before they get home, because I would like it to be a surprise. I also need to get some like snacks and something for dinner. Olivia's request for dinner was spaghetti bolognese, and Freya's was chicken nuggets from the Nugget Land. So we'll have to make a decision about which one it is that we're gonna do. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I need to go and do that as well. So a nice busy day, so to speak. I honestly just find the days run away with me so quickly. But I'm really proud of everything that I did yesterday. It feels so good to have like one room packed. One of my jobs for next week is to go through the units that are here in the living room, because they are rammed full of toys and games, and I want to have a really good declutter and get ahead with that bit as well. So yeah, we're getting there, but I'm gonna just set you guys up, I think, on a tripod, one of those ones there, and I'm just gonna clean, basically. I'm gonna pop my headphones on, my Sony headphones. These headphones, oh my goodness, let me show you. They are probably my favorite thing that I've purchased recently. So I looked at getting the the AirPod Maxes, and I went to Apple and tried them on, and they were so heavy. And if I moved my head, it felt like they were falling off. And they also, like when you put them on the noise cancelling, I found it almost like sucked my ears like I was on an aeroplane. So I did some research and I whittled it down to like the Sony's or the Bose ones. And the Sony's just happened to be on offer when I went and had a look on Amazon. So I got them and I just don't regret it. Also, I really love the colour. Like they're such a nice colour and they're really lightweight and the sound quality is so good. So these are like my new favourite thing to put on when I'm doing cleaning. And then I just put a audiobook on my phone, and then it plays through here. And so I'm like feeling like I'm killing two birds with one stone, because it's like I'm listening to an audiobook, so reading technically, and I'm also cleaning as well. So yeah, I'm gonna whack them on now and just get tidied up. The floors are a priority because they are really gross, and just sort of putting everything away. But yeah, so I'll just set it up on a tripod and get on, and then we'll do all the other fun things that I've got planned for the day. So I've just got back from the gym. You're going to have to excuse all my flyaways. But on the way home, I stopped at the Co-op, good old trusty Co-op, and I got some things for my little adventure with the girls tonight. So I got some popcorn and then just loads of sweets to put inside. I thought we could do like a sort of fun mix of sweets. How cute. And lots of like rainbow colours. I think that'll be really, really fun. I also got some Pringles and then some other bits as well. Got some crumpets. I really fancy crumpets. I'm going to have one of those. And their new sleeping bags have arrived. So I'm going to show you those quickly. Right. So these are their little sleeping bags. And because this is going to be like a new routine, like I thought that it's kind of like, they were a little bit expensive, I think, for a sleeping bag. But they're like the happy nappers. And I got them one each of different styles. So this one I'm going to guess is for Freya. Oh, it's all like vacuum sealed, handy. But yeah, let me see if I can open this quickly. Wow, I can't return it now because I've got one of those rules. But yeah, they're like the little happy napper sleeping bags. So I got her this, here we go, like a unicorn one. Isn't that so cute? She'll absolutely love that. And then Olivia's got one the same, but hers is a dolphin. And I'll get them to show them to you later. Hopefully they'll be up for being in my vlog. So I'm gonna go sort that out quickly, put this stuff away, have a shower, and then it's time to go pick the girls up. Honestly, the days run away with me. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do that now, and we'll be back later for a little girls' night. Can't wait. I'm so excited. They're gonna love it so much. Right, girlies. Ready? One.
And then sweep that on next.
Sweep that. Freya, come in. That's it. One for Freya. And one for Olivia. These are cozy, aren't they? We're all set up for our lovely little sleepover, well, kind of evening on the carpet. What have you got?
I want popcorn.
You got some popcorn? Olivia's trying to shovel as much popcorn in as she can. We're very excited, aren't we? We're going to watch the Aristocats. Yeah. Gonna say hi?
Hi.
Say hi, people on YouTube. Do you like YouTube, Freya?
Hi. Hi, world.
Hmm? Do you like YouTube, Freya? Pause it a minute. Do you like YouTube, Freya? Who do you like watching on YouTube?
Cookie will say.
Cookies Will See. Shout out to Cookies Will See.
Cookie will say.
Yeah. Who do you like watching on YouTube? You can say Mummy.
Mummy.
Or you could say anyone else. Do you watch YouTube? You don't really, do you? No.
Mummy.
We've also got Phoebe. Phoebe. She's here too. She's scavenging, trying to get some sweets, but we're not allowing her. You're going to sit down, Phoebe.
Ooh.
Phoebe.
Me.
Sit down, Phoebe.
I don't see the popcorn.
Oh dear, she's trying to get some popcorn.
Don't actually have popcorn.
But yeah, this is us all set up for the evening, isn't it, girls? Go like this, Freya. Freya's stuffing her face. Yay! And we're looking forward to it. We're going to have a nice little evening.
Yeah, well, we're having a movie night.
Check in with you guys tomorrow. So let's just pretend that it is not now 2 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. We had such a nice time last night. It was so cozy downstairs. Like, we didn't sleep downstairs, but we just set up camp, watched the Aristocats, had a cuddle, did some dancing, and then yeah, it was kind of time for bed. The girls went to bed a little bit later because it wasn't a school night. So I think, however, they were both kind of tucked up in bed by 9 o'clock. So yeah, it was really nice. But yeah, now we've been to a birthday party this morning, which was lovely. They had such a nice time. It was like a soft play birthday party, and they really, really enjoyed themselves. And I think we're all now just feeling so shattered. I know I definitely am, and I'm also finding myself to be in like a bit of a funny headspace today. I don't know if it's the weather, because it's like really overcast. I don't know if it's because I just binged watched a bit of like the Molly-Mae series on Amazon. That doesn't go, both of those don't go there. They belong, in fact, all three of those belong over there. Yeah, I watched a bit of the Molly-Mae series, and it just felt so like, I don't know, I really kind of could relate to a lot of it and how she was feeling, obviously, like with like her breakup from Tommy, but just also like career wise. And this is probably not something that I have ever spoken about, but one thing that always like really I find really hard is that I never like to moan. I never like to say that, you know, I'm struggling or anything like that, because I do feel like I am, in fact, I know I am extremely lucky that I get to essentially clean my house and film myself cleaning my house as my job. Like, I'm sure there are so many people out there who would absolutely love that. And don't get me wrong, I really, really do. And I'm forever grateful that I get to pick my girls up from school, drop them off at school, and be at home and be present and just be at home and keep on top of the house. Like, I am forever grateful for that. However, I think sometimes the things that we don't really like talk about on social media is how difficult it is to like think of things to share with you all, but also like how much of an impact it has on you as a person. Like, one thing I always really struggle with is comparison, and I find myself at the moment, like, I film 4-5 days of the week, and on the 6th day I'm editing for all the content, and I'm working like late at night because I prioritize the girls, and then I'm getting up at like 6, 5:30 in the morning to edit again, just trying to like fit everything in, whilst also kind of like trying to take care of myself, trying to eat correctly, trying to do things like do the washing, run a house, walk the dog, like all this stuff. And I know there are so many people who are all doing exactly the same thing, and I think it would be fair to say that all of us find life very, very difficult. But like, in terms of comparison, I just find that I feel always like I question if I'm doing it right, because I don't always I feel like there's something missing, like that there's a thing where people just aren't fully like connecting, I guess. And I don't know what I can do differently to make that connection and like feel like I can just continue to like move forward with my career, because there's so many things like I want to do, and so many opportunities that like I see other people having, and I think, God, like I would absolutely love that, and I know exactly what I would do with it. Like, I feel I'm such a motivated and career driven person, and I feel like I let myself down quite often because I can't quite get that bit that you need. And I don't know why. Like, I just really don't know why. But I also just feel like this insane amount of pressure because everything is falling on me. Like, our whole world falls on me, like everything around it at the moment. And I find it really, really difficult to juggle it all, I guess. The pressure, like the pressure of being a good mum, the pressure of being a good daughter and sister, and just even the pressure of being a good version of myself. Definitely today I'm finding it really hard and I'm feeling incredibly overwhelmed. And I think I'm just being harsh on myself. But yeah, hopefully something will just click and I will feel like all the hard work and all the bits that people like don't see will pay off. That's kind of what I'm manifesting for this year, is that, you know, me spending the time to like make these YouTube videos and to post 5 days a week on TikTok and to post stories every day on Instagram that are like relatable and chatty, and for you guys all to just kind of get to know me better as a person, is going to pay off, and that better is coming. It's what my sister and I always say to ourselves, is that if something's not working for you right now, it's because better is coming. And so I'm just going to keep going with better is coming because I just really want to like achieve so many of my dreams this year. And yeah, it's a bit deep, isn't it? My gosh. It's really hard to put it into words without sounding like an ungrateful person, because I am grateful. But I think, you know, even watching like Molly-Mae, who's a multi-millionairess, she's a multi-millionaire, like even she struggles, and it's quite interesting, isn't it? Like, because we all have things that we struggle with. You know, she struggles with her anxiety and struggles with the tabloids and all this stuff, and it's like, you know, I am nowhere near that level of being a millionaire, absolutely nowhere near that level. But, you know, I think when you're in your own bubble, you do obviously forget about like the struggles that other people are having, like real struggles. But I still think that your struggles are still can be validated. So yeah, kind of just how I'm feeling today. Don't even really know if I'll put this in, but I just wanted to vent it out as I sort out this humongous pile of washing. Because there's just so much. How do 3 people make this much washing? But yeah, it'll be, the sun will come out tomorrow, they say, and I'll be back feeling a lot more positive, hopefully. And we'll just keep pushing through, and we're going to get exactly to where I need to be and come up with a game plan of how all of these dreams are going to manifest into my reality. One of which might be just getting someone to come and do my washing. This is ridiculous. It's crazy. Honestly, how people have more kids. Like, you know, people message me like, I got 4, 5 children. I think, oh my gosh, the amount of washing you must have. That's crazy. This is just a week's worth actually in our house. Just so much. And as you can see, most of it is mine. But yeah, I'm going to put all this away. And then, the girls are around their dads again tonight, which is quite nice. Makes it change. A few weeks in a row. I think I've got them all of next weekend. So, yeah, I'll miss them tonight. But I'm looking forward to having an early night. I'm going to edit this vlog, get this ready for you guys for Sunday. And then, probably go to bed early, do some skincare, maybe have a face mask. And that'll be my evening. But yeah, should we end this vlog on this sad note? I think not. I actually need to go to drop off some parcels and stuff, and I might even pop to Next and go and have a little look at their Valentine's collection, so I'll take you guys with me for that just to pick up the beat. But yeah, that afternoon literally just ran away with me in the end. It's now like 5:30. I dropped the girls off and then popped round my dad's because he's thinking about going to Costa Rica. So I went to go and see him for a little bit to talk about that. And did a little food shop, and then now I've come home and my mood is feeling a little bit more elevated. I have just had one of those like everything showers. Why can I not get this off? An everything shower, and as I said earlier, just do a bit of self-care this evening and edit this lovely vlog. I hope it's going to turn out really well and you guys enjoy it. But yeah, first just a bit of self-care, then I'm going to put some dinner on and sit down. Oh, these smell so good. If you haven't tried these, they are the Rehab hair oils and they are so nice. They have Moroccan oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, vitamins A, C, E and B5. And honestly, I find them so good. My hair is growing really quickly, but it also feels like just so strong at the moment as well, which is really, really nice. What I thought I would do, because someone did ask for a skincare routine, and most of my skincare is actually sort of mainly done in the evening. So I thought I'd just talk you through that. And there was someone else who said that my skin only looks nice because I have Botox. Partly true, I guess. Yes, I have Botox, but I have it like here, here and here. But these bits, you know, everywhere else I kind of treat. So I make sure that I do it every night at the moment. I'm really like strict with myself. So as I just have had a shower, I did also do a double cleanse. So I went in first with the Bobbi Brown, was it Soothing Cleansing Oil, because this is really good at removing like my makeup, my eye makeup and stuff. So I go with that one first, wash that all off, and then I go in with the Medic 8 cream cleanse, and this is really nice as well. It just leaves my skin feeling super, super soft. Then my next step is the Medic 8 Press and Glow. I actually got this in my advent calendar from Look Fantastic, and I'm really enjoying it. Like it just feels really nice on my skin. And yeah, it's like a daily exfoliating PHA tonic with enzyme activator. I'm just really, yeah, enjoying this one at the moment. It feels like quite cooling, and I have definitely noticed a big difference in my pores, because I have quite a lot of blocked pores, like around my nose and on my chin. And when I went for microneedling, we really worked on that, and I actually need to book in to go for another microneedling with the lovely Misha very soon. I'll actually link her down below because she's so lovely, and anyone would be blessed to have treatments by her. So I will link her down below. But yeah, she actually recommended a lot of these Medic 8 products to me, so I've been using them under her recommendation. So yeah, that's my next step. Then, as I said at the start of this video, like I am no beauty therapist and I'm no makeup influencer by any means, but I never really know the order of how these should go in, but I'm just hoping that I'm doing it right. So next I'm going in with the Caudalie Blemish Control Salicylic Serum, because again, Misha said that this would be really good at clearing those blocked pores. So I kind of just smooth that all over these areas. I normally try and mainly focus on like doing it around my nose and here on my chin, because as I said, like these are the bits where those blocked pores really, really are. I really like the texture of this stuff. It feels so nice. And the bottles are really cute too. And we all like to have nice, pretty aesthetic bathrooms, right? And then once that's kind of like been absorbed into my skin, my next step is to go in with this multi-peptide eye serum from The Ordinary. Again, I got this in my beauty advent calendar. I do find it's a little bit tricky because it comes with a pipette and it's going under your eyes. So I pop it on my finger first and then just kind of like rub it in like that. Probably one drop is enough to do both eyes, but I will add like an extra half just for the other side. And then we'll just let that sink in as well. My next step is a bit of retinol, and again, it's just the ordinary. I find this stuff to be cheap and cheerful, but also it does a really good job. So this is the retinol 1% in squalane, and yeah, it does what it says. It doesn't aggravate my skin. I probably use this about four times a week, I think. I try and maybe 3 actually, because I try and do it so that I use it on the nights when I'm not going to use my LED red light therapy face mask, and I tend to use that like 3 or 4 nights of the week. So yeah, I try not to use it after I've used that as a treatment before doing all of my skincare. So yeah, this is one of those nights where I won't be using that mask, and then tomorrow is one of those nights when I'll use that mask. So I put that all over my face. Now this bit I really do try and make sure that it's like fully absorbed, because I want all the benefits of putting retinol on my face. And please remember, if you are using retinol, that you must also apply an SPF, because otherwise we all know. And the SPF that I use is this one. It's the Garnier Ombre Solaire, and it's 50. It's invisible super UV protection. I put that on my skin every morning. Next step, is that all gone in? Yeah. The next step is I put in the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It does feel like there's a lot of steps here, I know, but this is what works well for my skin, okay? This one I like to put on my hands first, and then I'll just smooth it all in. Quite lightly though, because my next bit involves using the Foreo sculpting tool. This is so good. I've had this now for about 2 months, and you just run it along here. It's like using a gua sha, and I do find, and I don't know if you can see, but it does really make a difference. So I try and do like 4 or 5 on each side. It does run for 2 minutes, so I do like one side then the other side, and then I go around my cheekbones as well. I have quite high cheekbones, so I'm quite blessed in that sense. But yeah, kind of, I think this is actually too high. I've accidentally pressed it and put it on too high. I have it on set 3, and that's normally enough for me. It releases like a microcurrent that I actually don't really know what it fully does entirely, but it does sculpt my face. So yeah, I just run that over each side. My skin is feeling very sensitive today, actually. I also I like going under my chin. I don't know if that actually does anything, but I quite like doing it like that as well. This thing is really good because it does come with like an app which tells you like different ways you can use it. Not that I ever look at that, but yeah, I do find it to be very, very good. And I'll probably cut this here because this 2 minutes will feel like forever for you guys just watching me sculpt my face. So that's now the sculpting complete. Looking so much more different, don't I? Anyway, the next and the final step is the Medic 8 Total Moisturiser Daily Facial Cream. I don't use a night cream. I don't feel like I need to because I put all the oils on and everything else. So yeah, I just use this both morning and night as well. And I absolutely love this stuff. I'm actually running out of it. And I need to get some more, but this feels so nourishing. So nourishing on my skin. I absolutely love it. My skin just feels so much more moisturised and lovely. So that's my little evening skincare routine.
And I probably should jump off this vlog now and actually go and edit it all so you guys can enjoy it. But thank you once again for tuning in and watching. If you have made it to the end, you are a star and I am forever grateful and I love you so much. And I will be back next week, guys. We've got more packing and bits and bobs to be getting on with. Someone's asked me for a morning routine and an evening routine as a parent, so I'll see if I can whip something up with that. It's never easy to film in the evenings or even in the mornings because we're always in a hurry in the mornings, but I will see what I can do. To be honest, if I did a morning one, a lot of it would consist of me going, get your shoes on, and then that escalating to get your shoes on. So might not be good, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope you have a very, very lovely week and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.